Hello everyone, my name is Yifan Lei, and I come from Teachers College, Columbia University. Today I'm honored to present our research titled How the Flexibility of Changing Majors Affects Full-Time Undergraduate Choice and University Performance. This study conducted with my collaborators Yajun Zhao and Xingyue Tang combines machine learning and policy analysis to evaluate how institutional policies on major changes impact student retention and graduation rates across 74-year universities. So let's begin. In higher education, the flexibility to change majors is pivotal for student success. As career landscapes evolve, students increasingly seek to align their academic paths with personal interests and emerging job markets. However, while previous research has focused on student motivations, a critical gap remains. How do institutional policies such as GPA thresholds or approval process directly shape students' outcomes? Our study addresses this gap by systematically analyzing policy characteristics and their measurable impact on retention and completion rate. Our work revolves around three objectives, include policy categorization, quantitative linkage, and predictive modeling. So we identified and classified 8 key policy variables, including GPA requirements, course prerequisites, and administrative approvals from 70 universities. We also quantified the relationship between these policies and student outcomes using retention and graduation rates. Then we employed advanced machine learning models, uh, as you know, random forest and gradient boosting to validate the predictive power of these policies. Now let's contextualize our work within existing literature. So previous studies highlight that flexible policies correlate with higher students' satisfaction, and institutions with streamlined process report better performance. Yet two limitations persist. First, systemically analysis of specific policy impacts is real. And second, most studies rely on qualitative methods lacking advanced statistical rigor. Our contribution bridges these gaps by integrating machine learning with policy data, offering data-driven insights for institutional reform. Our methodology followed 4 stages, uh, like simple selection. We uh, use like we randomly selected 74-year universities from 1,468 institutions. And for data collection, retention and completion rates were sourced from the U.S. Department of Education's college scorecard, and policy taxes were manually extracted from university websites. And the third stage is AI-driven extraction using GPT-4 Turbo. We automated automated policy categorization for example, classifying GPA greater or equal to 2.5 as a strict requirement. And the final one is modeling. We use random forest identified policy importance while GBM validated predictive accuracy. And let's move on our results. Uh, as you can see, uh, we have some key findings include our completion rates ranged from 24.88 to 96.22%, with a median of 74.05%. And for retention rates, uh, varied widely and from 21.36% to 99.11%. The random forest model outperformed the GBM in generalization with a validation RMSE of 0.1527 for completion rates versus GBM's 0.11298. So the density plot shows completion rates cluster between 30 to 90%, while retention rates are more dispersed, highlighting significant room for policy intervention. And we also have some findings in policy. Um, Three policies emerged as game changers, uh, like the GPA requirements. So we find out institutions with threshold below 2.5 had 15% higher graduation rates. And for approval complexity, schools requiring dean approvals saw 8% lower retention. And for course restrictions, each additional required course reduced the graduation rates by 3%. And random forest revealed GPA policies accounted for 34.4% of completion rate variance, while approval process drive 24.5% of retention outcomes. And our findings underscore that flexibility drives success. For policy implications, lower GPA threshold uh, to reduce barriers and automate approvals via digital systems to eliminate bureaucratic delays and modularize curricula to enable cross-disciplinary credit transfers. Implementing these changes could boost graduation rates by 10 to 50%. Personally, universities competitively in rankings. And in conclusion, balancing academic standards with flexibility is a key to optimizing student outcomes. So our summary is like GPA policies, approval process, and course structures are levels for institutional success. And we also have some broader impact, like our machine learning framework offers a blueprint for data-driven policy reform. And for our next step, maybe we wanted to expand into international institutions and integrate student feedback will deepen our understanding. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for your attention. We welcome your questions and collaborations to advance equity and excellence in education. Really appreciate it.